Be honest. Have you ever started a sprint retrospective like this? So, team, what went well this sprint? And suddenly, cameras turn off. Nobody speaks, and one person says everything was fine. Meanwhile, you as a PM or Scrum Master are trying to save the meeting. In the last video, we discussed about AI improved the sprint review. But after sprint review comes another critical agile ceremony, the sprint retrospective. And honestly, this is where many team struggles. Hi everyone, welcome back to PM Insights with Aditi. Let's talk about sprint retrospective meeting and the silence that meeting has. The main struggle is not about running the meeting, but the main challenge is getting the team actually participated. Usually, retrospective fails for two reasons. First, people don't feel safe sharing the honest feedbacks. And second, team stops participating when nothing actually changes the sprint after sprint. So eventually, retrospective becomes repetitive, awkward, and low energy. And sometimes, without realizing, PM accidentally turns the retrospective into interrogation. Questions like why was the delay, who missed this, immediately makes people defensive. A retrospective should focus on improving the process, not blaming the people. So, here is one thing that improves the participation massively in my team. I have adopted it. Let's look at the actual sprint outcome. For example, in the screen, you can see the sprint has some stories which were completed, but some bugs and tasks remained unfinished. And this is important because retrospectives should be based on actual sprint outcome, not vague opinions. For example, here we can see already identifying that incomplete bugs are there, delivery delays are there, and the story is still in progress. This works extremely well because quieter team members participate, people get time to think, and discussion becomes much more structured. And I really like this section here, that is core principle, because it sets the tone immediately, focuses on improving the process, not blaming individuals. Now, as you can see in this template, there is one more section which is what went well. We also start with what actually went well during the sprint, because retrospective should not only focus on the problems. Then the team documents the blocker, root causes, and delivery impacts. And this section helps connect the decisions with the actual sprint data, bug, velocities, dependencies, and collaboration issues. This is one of the most valuable section because this is where team starts identifying recurring patterns across the sprint. And finally, the retrospective becomes actionable. The team clearly defines what to continue, what to improve, and what should stop happening. Because if nobody owns the improvement, the same issues repeats in the next sprint. So, if your retrospective feels silent, don't blame the team or yourself. Usually the real problem is lack of structure, weak facilitation, and no visibility improvement process. And in the part 2, I will show you how AI can analyze the retrospective feedback automatically and detect recurring sprint problem and creates a smarter action item for agile team. Also, I will share this template with you. Do let me know if this template is helpful or you need it.